Ever pondered why cats, particularly black ones and witches, seem inextricably linked in folklore and popular culture? This enigmatic connection might have sparked your curiosity, or perhaps it's something you've never given much thought to. But the bond between these feline creatures and spell-casting women of lore is more than just a Halloween trope. It's a topic woven into the fabric of history, deeply rooted in our collective consciousness, and it continues to captivate our imagination even today. So, let's delve into this intriguing question. Let's set the stage for a discussion that's as mysterious as it is fascinating. The connection between cats and witches is not just a figment of a creative imagination. It's a topic steeped in mythology, folklore, and superstitions from various cultures across the world. What is it about cats that made them the perfect companions for witches? Is it their mysterious aura, their nocturnal habits, or their penetrating gaze that seems to pierce through the veils of the unseen? These questions have spawned numerous theories and beliefs that try to explain this peculiar association. Some theories suggest that cats were seen as the perfect familiars for witches, owing to their independent and elusive nature. Others propose that cats were believed to possess magical properties themselves, making them ideal companions for those dabbling in the arcane arts. And then there are beliefs that trace their roots back to ancient civilizations, where cats were revered and considered sacred. But the connection between cats and witches isn't just confined to the past. It continues to thrive in today's popular culture, coloring our books, movies, and art. It has an enduring relevance that transcends time and geography, influencing our perceptions and shaping our narratives. Yet, to truly grasp this fascinating connection, we need to unravel the threads of history. We need to journey back in time and explore the origin of this association. To understand this fascinating connection, we need to journey back in time and explore the origin of this association. So let's embark on this captivating journey together as we delve deeper into the enigmatic connection between cats and witches. Cats, especially black ones, have been objects of superstition for centuries. But to truly understand the mystique surrounding our feline friends, we need to journey back to ancient civilizations. In the sun-drenched lands of ancient Egypt, cats held a place of high esteem. They were considered sacred animals, with the goddess Bastet often depicted as a lioness or a woman with the head of a lion or domestic cat. Cats were symbols of grace and poise, embodying the spirit of Bastet, who was the goddess of home, fertility, and protector of the pharaoh. Egyptians believed that cats brought good fortune and kept away evil spirits. So much so that harming a cat, even accidentally, was considered a grave offense. Moving westward to Rome, cats continued to enjoy a revered status. The Romans regarded cats as symbols of independence and freedom. They were valued for their hunting skills, protecting granaries and homes from rodents. Cats were also associated with the goddess Diana, the huntress, symbolizing agility and stealth. In many other ancient societies, cats were seen as mystical creatures. For instance, in Norse mythology, the goddess Freya, who reigned over love, beauty and fertility, had a chariot that was pulled by two large cats. Cats were seen as good luck charms, and they were believed to bring fortune and prosperity. But it wasn't just about good fortune and protection. Cats were a part of everyday life. They lived in homes, roamed the streets, and were even buried with their owners, signifying the deep bond between humans and cats in these ancient civilizations. However, this reverence for cats wasn't universal. In some cultures, cats were seen as symbols of deceit and were often associated with trickery. Despite these contrasting views, one thing is clear. Cats had a significant role in ancient societies, which contributed to their mystique and symbolism. However, as we move towards the Middle Ages, the perception of cats, particularly in Europe, began to change dramatically. As we'll see in the next chapter, this shift in perception would lead to some of the darkest periods in feline history. The Middle Ages, a period often associated with fear, superstition and witch trials, marked a turning point in the fate of cats. During this time, the cat's reputation took a dark turn, especially for those of the black variety. In the shadowy corners of this era, cats, who were once revered in ancient civilizations, found themselves entwined with tales of witches and dark magic. The association of cats, particularly black ones, with witches and diabolic deeds was largely down to prevailing superstitions and fears. These fears were often exacerbated by the mysterious nocturnal habits of cats, their glowing eyes in the dark, and their unpredictable nature. As fear and suspicion grew, so did the stories. Cats were believed to be the familiars of witches, entities believed to assist witches in their magical workings. They were seen as companions and accomplices to these feared and misunderstood women, often accused of witchcraft. These beliefs took a sinister turn during the infamous witch trials. In a world gripped by fear of the unknown, many innocent women and their feline companions found themselves at the mercy of these trials. Accused of witchcraft, they were often subjected to harsh punishments, their fate sealed by the mere presence of a cat in their home. The hysteria surrounding witchcraft and its supposed links to cats wasn't just confined to isolated incidents. The witch trials swept across Europe and later crossed over to the New World, with the infamous Salem witch trials. The accusations and fear spread like wildfire, and cats, especially black ones, were caught in the middle of this widespread panic and superstition. This belief was so deeply ingrained in society that it continued to influence perceptions of cats in the following centuries. The relationship between cats and witches, born out of fear and misunderstanding, has left an enduring legacy that continues to shape our cultural perceptions of these enigmatic creatures today. Fast forward to modern times, the connection between cats and witches has been immortalized in literature, films, and Halloween decorations. From the brooding moors of Shakespeare's Macbeth, where witches' familiars were named Grimalkin and Paddock, to the light-hearted charm of the musical Cats, our feline friends have been woven into the fabric of our tales and superstitions. This connection is often seen in the form of a witch's familiar, a spiritual entity that assists and enhances a witch's magical powers. Cats, with their mysterious allure, were perfect candidates for this role. In the world of literature, cats and witches often share the stage. You may remember the mischievous cat Thackeray Binks from the cult classic Hocus Pocus, who was cursed to live as a cat for eternity. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the beloved Hermione Granger's pet cat Crookshanks from the Harry Potter series, a series steeped in witchcraft and wizardry. As we move into the realm of film and television, this association remains strong. The 1960s television show Bewitched features a witch named Samantha and her mischievous cat. More recently, the Netflix series The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina presents Sabrina Spellman, a half-witch, half-mortal teenager with her trusty feline familiar, Salem. And of course, who can forget the quintessential Halloween decorations? The image of a witch silhouetted against a full moon, flying on her broomstick with a black cat perched behind, is a staple of Halloween imagery worldwide. Yet despite these often dark or mischievous depictions, the portrayal of cats in witch-related media has evolved over time. Today they are often seen as loyal companions, integral to the narrative rather than sinister symbols. So, whether it's in literature, on the silver screen, or adorning our homes during the spookiest time of the year, cats and witches continue to captivate our imaginations. Although the perceptions have changed over time, the connection between cats and witches still holds a prominent place in our culture. So, why are cats and witches often associated? This question has intrigued us throughout the video, and now we've come full circle back to where we started. Let's take a moment to summarize our journey. We began by exploring the ancient civilizations, where cats were esteemed and revered. In Egypt, they were considered sacred, symbols of grace and poise. The punishment for harming a cat, even accidentally, was severe, reflecting the high status these creatures enjoyed in society. From there, we moved into the darker period of the Middle Ages. The perception of cats took a dramatic turn during the witch trials. They were no longer seen as symbols of grace, but as companions of witches, embodying mystery and magic. Cats, especially black ones, became synonymous with witchcraft and superstition. This association was further perpetuated in folklore, literature, and art. In such representations, a witch was rarely seen without her feline companion, further solidifying the connection in our collective consciousness. Fast forward to modern times and we find that the bond between cats and witches remains a popular trope in contemporary culture. From Halloween decorations to TV shows and movies, this enduring symbol continues to captivate us. The reasons for this association are as varied as they are fascinating. Some believe it's because cats are nocturnal and mysterious, much like witches. Others think it's due to the cat's independent nature, mirroring the witch's free spirit. Yet it could be as simple as the fact that cats were common pets in the Middle Ages, making them an easy target for association with witchcraft. While the exact reasons may vary, one thing is certain: the mystique surrounding cats and their association with witches continues to fascinate us, making them an enduring symbol of mystery and magic. This timeless allure, this enigmatic connection, is what keeps us coming back for more, eager to unravel the many secrets that lie beneath those captivating feline eyes.